Brandon, the RV guru down here at Mr. Motorhome in Sacramento, Northern California. It's the best location for a quality used RV. And I'm staring today at a 1997 Holiday Rambler Endeavor. What I love about Holiday Ramblers is they're all aluminum. So they're going to be much lighter than any of your fiberglass-sided motorhomes. It's like the fat guy in the race. When you've got two of the same size units going down the road, which one's going to win? Of course, the Holiday Rambler, because it's much lighter. Not only that, but because of the aluminum skin, you're not going to get that waviness that you see in these fiberglass units called delamination. So this is going to stay looking a lot nicer, a lot longer. Let's look at some of your storage here. First thing to notice is look at your storage doors. They're fully insulated and they're really thick. You've got some pass-through storage right up above here. Little spot for a slide-out tray for your battery box. Let's listen to how easy this is to close. Done! No little tiny twist locks. You notice these aren't the small travel trailer style doors that you see on some of the cheaper guys. And look at your graphics. Your graphics are in great shape. They're not cracked or peeling. Mr. Motorhome. Little advertising for us. Look at how clean these bays are too. They're all carpeted, and you'll notice they're not all stained up because your storage doors have been leaking. That's another sign of a quality storage door. A lot of times when you get some rain in here, you'll notice this will get all mildewy and musty, and this will be stained up really bad. And there's no hiding this. It's not like you can bleach this carpet out. Not only that, but they get real dirty from people putting tackle boxes and all their camp gear down below. And you can see this has been very well taken care of. Your tires look like they're in great shape. What you want to be looking for in travel trailer or motorhome tires is cracking in the sidewalls. And that's called weather checking. It's when the sun just beats on them and it starts eating away. And then of course, like your regular tires, you want to look and make sure that the tread's good. You don't have any bald spots or real deep wear marks. Or you don't see any bubbling where your steel belt's actually starting to protrude. This is a tag axle model. It is a longer coach, and that tag axle just means you can put a heck of a lot more weight on it. So they're going to give you bigger things like holding tanks, fresh water tank capacities, gas tanks, just a ton of storage. Look at the size of that propane tank. It's massive. You've got really nice features like the awnings over the windows in your bedroom area. And look, you'll notice on both these, this is your main camp awning. You've got the aluminum cover. So you can pull that out, and when it's stored, that cover is going to help protect it against sun damage and the sun eating it up. And also, when you're camping, sometimes you'll brush up against some trees, and it's not going to tear up that vinyl that's underneath there. Full walk-on roof. This is going to be an aluminum roof. In great shape. Take a look at this. Let's take a look at the other side now. And another thing that I think is really special is Holiday Ramblers were built to last, not just built to sell. So one thing you'll notice is you've got a very large slide out, but you don't have the storage in the slide. Now, having the storage in the slide does make it a lot easier to access, but they're not built to last. You can see having it as part of your chassis, what that allows you to do is actually use it. If you had that built into your slide and you had people sitting inside your dinette and your couch, not only are you adding a lot of weight inside that slide, but then you're packing a bunch of weight down below inside of that storage compartment. What that's going to do is put so much strain on that slide mechanism that in the future you'll have a lot of problems. Not with your Holiday Rambler. They don't want you to be stuck at the repair shop 10 years after you buy it, or trading this in and taking a bath. They want you to be able to keep this thing in the family, keep it looking nice, and not have anything go wrong. This is your dump station. It's all in a little compartment here. couple things that are really good to point out here is you've got the Sani Flush, and what that is it's like a sprinkler system on the inside of your black tank, so you can hook up a hose to that and it's going to clean that out. You don't have to run a fresh water hose into the toilet on the inside, come through a window and yell, "Honey, turn on the water." No, stop. Right here's a convenient location for your water pump. See your water pump's right down below. Right here is going to be your low point drain if you want to drain that fresh water tank, and then of course your black and gray flush right here. An Onan Marquee 5,000 watt, generator. Your Marquee line is going to be much higher than, say, your Microquiet or Microlight. Again, on the other side of that bedroom, you've got little awning. You're going to have that slide topper. It looks like this one's torn, so Mr. Motorhome's going to replace that for you. And what that's going to do, having that topper there, is going to keep a lot of debris from getting collected up inside. You don't want pine cones and dirt and pine needles collecting up in your slide and then having that come right into the inside of the house. Not only are you going to be bringing dirt inside, but you can actually do some damage if you got a bunch of pine cones stuck in there and you're bringing that slide in and didn't know they were up there. The outside's in great shape. Now let's take a look at the inside.